Welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. United States announces arrival of El Nino triggering fear of extreme weather conditions. The scientists working at United States National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration on Thursday announced the arrival of an expected El Nino climate phenomenon, increasing fears of the extreme weather and temperature records. This weather pattern, which is marked by the warmer than average sea surface temperatures in the eastern and central Pacific Ocean near the equator, last occurred in 2018 to 19, and this phenomenon occurs every 2 to 7 years on average. Depending on its strength, El Nino can cause a range of impacts such as increasing the risk of heavy rainfall and droughts in certain locations around the world, stated NOAA climate scientist. Climate change can exacerbate or mitigate certain impacts related to El Nino. For example, El Nino could lead to new records for temperatures, particularly in the areas that already experience above average temperatures during El Nino, the scientist added. This week, Australia issued a warning for El Nino that is likely to lead people to warmer and drier days in the country, which is vulnerable to the fierce bushfires. Meanwhile, Japan held a developing El Nino partly responsible for its warmest spring on record. The influence of the phenomenon on the United States is weak during the summer months but is stronger starting from late fall through spring, said NOAA in its statement. By the months of winter, an 84% chance of the climate phenomenon developing greater than moderate has been estimated, and a 56% chance is there of a strong El Nino. This is likely to cause better than average conditions in the country's few parts from Southern California to the Gulf Coast. It is also expected to lead to drier than average conditions in the Ohio Valley and Pacific Northwest. Chances of warmer than average temperatures in the country's northern parts will also increase due to the El Nino effect. NOAA has already factored the development of El Nino conditions in their hurricane predictions last month. The climate phenomenon has a suppressive effect on hurricane activity going on in the Atlantic. However, it generally enhances hurricane activity in the central and eastern Pacific. El Nino, which means little boy in the Spanish language, is the El Nino Southern Oscillations warm phase. El Nino is a natural climate phenomenon born out of waters in the eastern Pacific which are unusually warm. It is formed when the trade winds, which were moving east to west parallel to the equatorial Pacific, reverse or slow down due to the change in the air pressure. However, scientists are not very confident about what kicks off the cycle. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.